I always thought haunted houses were just stories, legends, myths, something people made up to scare each other. But then I stepped inside Blackwood House, and I realized the stories were real. It started with a dare. My friend Nate had always been obsessed with urban legends, and Blackwood House was his latest fixation. Just one night, he grinned. If we make it until morning, we prove it's all fake. I wasn't thrilled about the idea. The house had been abandoned for decades, its history laced with disappearances and deaths. The last known owner, Margaret Blackwood, vanished in 1972. No body, no clues, just gone. Still, I didn't want to look like a coward. So that night we went in. The air inside was thick with dust and decay. The wooden floor groaned under our weight, and the walls were covered in faded wallpaper that seemed to move when I wasn't looking. Nate set up his camera, ready to document our night. "This is gonna be legendary," he laughed. I didn't laugh back, because something felt wrong. Like we weren't alone. Hours passed, and nothing happened. We explored the house, finding rotting furniture, shattered mirrors, and walls covered in deep scratch marks. "See? Just an old house," Nate shrugged. Then, at exactly 3:12 a.m., we heard it. A whisper. Coming from the second floor. Nate grabbed his camera. I grabbed his arm. "Don't," I warned. But he pulled away, grinning like an idiot. "Dude, this is what we came for." He started up the stairs, and then the whisper said my name. I froze. My blood turned to ice. It wasn't just a random sound. It knew me. "Nate," I whispered. "Let's go." But he was already halfway up, his camera pointed at the darkness above. The whisper laughed, and that's when I saw them. Hands. Pale, clawed hands reaching out from the banister, grasping for Nate's ankles. "Nate, run!" He turned just as the hands grabbed him. He screamed, tumbling down the stairs, his camera smashing against the floor. The air turned freezing cold. The shadows shifted. Something moved at the top of the stairs. Tall. Wrong. A shape that wasn't human. I grabbed Nate and ran. But the door was gone. We were trapped. The whispers surrounded us, overlapping, growing louder. Then, a voice. "She wants to meet you." My breath caught. "Who?" Silence. Then, from the top of the stairs, a soft click. The sound of a door unlocking. A door that shouldn't exist. Slowly it creaked open, revealing a dark room beyond. Something moved inside. Then the whisper called my name again, and Nate was dragged inside. I lunged forward, grabbing his arm, pulling as hard as I could. But something stronger was pulling from the darkness. His eyes, his terrified, pleading eyes, locked onto mine. Then, just before the shadows swallowed him, he gasped, "Don't let her in." And he was gone. The room slammed shut. The whispers stopped. The air was still, and I was alone. I don't remember getting out. One second I was in that house. The next I was waking up on the front lawn, the morning sun burning my face. The house was silent. Nate's camera lay beside me, but Nate was gone. The police never found him. They didn't believe me. They said the house had been abandoned for decades, that there were no stairs, no doors, and no record of anyone named Margaret Blackwood. It's been a year, but last night I woke up to a whisper outside my window. It laughed, and then it said my name.